They said the road out of the hollow only runs one way. They lied. Born where the fog hangs low on the ridge, cold dust settled on the windowsill. Mama kept the Bible by the kitchen sink, Daddy kept the silence like a loaded wheel. We learned real young how the creek runs cold, how promise ways when the rent comes due, how to split green wood in the freezing rain to make one meal, feed a table or two. I had one coat and a second-hand dream bus ticket folded in the heel of my boot. Told that mountain I'll be back one day, but the mountain never asked me for proof. City lights tried to bleach my name, concrete tried to teach my tongue new ways, but I still hear that old porch board every time the kick and the banjo play. I carried that valley in my lungs, carry red clay under my nails. You can pull a man from the mountain road, but the mountain stays beneath this trail. I was raised in the hollow made by the stone, where the pines know your name and the cold cuts bone. I can run from the ridge, but it follows me home. I was raised in the hollow made by the stone. Hear that fiddle cry over the 808, hear that old train roll through the midnight rain. I may walk alone, but I'm never unknown. I was raised in the hollow made by the stone. I work night shift where the smokestacks burn, steel-toe boots on the warehouse floor. Every paycheck disappeared by Friday, still send half of mine back home once more. They laughed at the draw when I spoke too slow, so I learned how to cut every sentence clean. But I never traded my grandfather's words for a polished lie or a borrowed dream. Got scars on my hands from the load and die, got songs in my head from the old church pew. One side says leave, one side says stay. Both sides sound like the honest truth. Now I rap with the rhythm of a log and chain, with the swing of an axe and the real line beat. Every bar got mud on the bottom of it, every rhyme got gravel beneath his feet. I carried that valley in my lungs, carry red clay under my nails. You can pull a man from the mountain road, but the mountain stays beneath this trail. I was raised in the hollow made by the stone, where the pines know your name and the cold cuts bone. I can roam from the ridge, but it follows me home. I was raised in the hollow made by the stone. Hear that fiddle cry over the 808, hear that old train roll through the midnight rain. I may walk alone, but I'm never unknown. I was raised in the hollow made by the stone. Never promised mercy, the valley never promised gold. It only taught me what was mine to carry and what was never mine to hold. I was raised in the hollow made by the stone, where the pines know your name and the cold cuts bone. I can cross every state, I can wander and roam, but the road through the hollow still leads me home. Hear that fiddle cry over the 808, hear that old train roll through the midnight rain. I may walk alone, but I'm never unknown. I was raised in the hollow made by the stone, made by the stone. Made by the stone. Raised in the hollow, and the hollow still knows me.